Welcome everybody. We're going to talk about Q2 right now, the converse of the Pythagorean theorem. So if you meet me in IXL on Q2, converse of the Pythagorean theorem, all we're going to do is prove the Pythagorean theorem and say whether it's a right triangle or not. Remember, Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. That's a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where a and b are the legs. They form that right triangle. And then C is the hypotenuse. It's always the longest side, and it's always opposite that right angle. So we've got hypotenuse across from the right angle, that's always the biggest, and the legs A and B. So if a triangle has side lengths of 13, 17, and 20, I automatically know that the 20 is my C, and the 13 and the 7 are my legs, my A and B. So I'm going to do 13 squared plus 17 squared equals 20 squared. So over in Desmos, to check that, I'm going to do 13 squared plus 17 squared and get my answer. And then I'm going to do 20 squared. Because these two numbers don't match, this is not a right triangle. So I'm going to go ahead and get my pointer and say no. Do a couple of these just to be sure we've got it. Remember, our formula is a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where we've got the hypotenuse and two legs. So first thing I always do is I look for that biggest side. That's going to be my c. So 7 squared plus 8 squared equals 13 squared. And because I've already started this, I can just take out my do 7 squared and 8 squared, and then 13 squared. Those don't match. 7 squared plus 8 squared is not 13 squared. So I've got another no. I'm going to pause the video, do a couple more, and see if these change at all, and I will be right back. So as you can see from my score over here, I've done several problems. They're not changing. So we still do a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Don't assume that last number is always the c. You wouldn't definitely double check that that is the largest number. And we'll do 40 and 75 and 85. And those definitely match. So keep up your good work and good luck.